Welcome back, everybody, to our coverage here on Concho Valley Homepage of the 2018 Men's Partnership out here at Bentwood Country Club. I'm Cody Brown, and of course I've got David Wagner here with me as we start our descent into our wrap-up here of our coverage today.
Aaron Bailey, of course, joined us as our roving reporter down on the green, so we are now back. We appreciate you letting us take the hydration break that we did. So just
unfortunately, it's needed out here, David, at 108 degrees.
Another record. 108 yesterday, broke a record. 108 today. Don't know what the final total is for the record for today, but when we hit the 108 mark, that set a new record. It's Mr. Meacham right there, trying to get it rolled down the hill. Just didn't get it far enough up there. Ray Montgomery says, I'm done with this flag. I won't be needing that. Go ahead and let Ray Meacham putt his out. Oh, I just missed it.
Like Ray Montgomery's going to go here. Doesn't have a lot left. And
nice putt by Ray. His partner Shane Hill there in the semi-bright green shirt. Ray going to try and help him read it from up there on the ridge. Come down and tell Shane what he sees. Have a little discussion. If you think you got it, put it in the hole. That's what it looked like he told him.
Almost. He just had it a little too high in the cup there, and it dropped in and came right back out. You know, David, those are the ones that frustrate you so much.
Yeah. It's always tough like that.
Jeff Smith there, cleaning that up. Looks like Mr. Hill and Mr. Montgomery finished yesterday even, 72.
Aaron Bailey down there, stalking them. That's what we have our reporter down there for to do. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they get close and then she can just pounce on them. Try and get some answers out of them. See how they feel after day 2 in this tournament down here.
Down there by Ray Montgomery. What's Ray got to say? He's always got something to say.
You know what, guys? We're going to find out what Ray has to say. So you just finished up the second round. How was it?
We played very well. We had a great time. Course is hard. Pins are tucked. Anything around even par is pretty good today. We were a little better than that, which is fantastic for us. So yeah, we were very happy about it. So yeah, it's fun.
Great job. And do you have a game plan going in for your last round tomorrow?
We're praying for rain. We'd like to post our score and kind of see what happens. I don't think that's going to happen. I hadn't looked at the weather forecast. You'd know better than I. But no, our whole deal is if we take it too serious, we don't do very well. So we have to have fun. And so playing with a guy I love playing with, and we had great guys to play with today with Ray Meacham and Jeff. And so anyway, we had a great time with those guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Enjoy your 9 and good luck tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
Aaron, you may have to tell Ray he's going to wear his knees out praying for that rain. So
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see that anytime soon there.
his knees will be hurting if he's praying for rain, because it's not going to happen.
You know, but like you said, that's the attitude we've got from a lot of the guys out here. You know, they just want to come out and have a good time, and you know, they finished today, and he's exactly right. That is a great score to put up out here in this tournament, and they did a little better today, coming in a little under than that. So congratulations to them, and wish them good luck as they go into tomorrow's third round.
Back out in the fairway now, I got the team of Tom Sawyer and Ricky Ross, and then Robert Harris and Ben Alvarado. And that
Looks
right
like that.
there is Robert Harris.
Yep, he's going to have that all too familiar putt from right there, short in front. Looks like on the other side of the fairway now, we've got Ricky Ross lining up his shot. We'll see if he can get this one over. He definitely tried. And I didn't actually see it come out. I'm wondering if he caught a branch there towards the top. I'm not sure. I didn't.
Knocked it down in that grass over there, because, yeah, I did not see it come out either.
I
Oh,
didn't.
there it is right there. The camera, great camera work, guys. See it, it came down right behind that tree right there.
So it looks like Tom Sawyer and Ricky Ross finished up even yesterday as well. So we'll see how they finish up their round today. And then, of course, we had Harris and Alvarado in this group with them, and looks like they finished up 1 under yesterday. That's not a bad shot there at all from that lie that he had over there by the tree. It looks like it might be a little bit buried there, though, David.
Yeah,
Right.
it dropped down in that first cut, which is a little deeper than what it, appears on screen.
Yeah, and I don't know if it did or not, but it looked like it might have fallen in some sort of a little hole right there and kind of kicked itself back out. But it definitely looks more buried from here than the other balls that we've seen in that same location.
So as we finish out our coverage today, we got this group, and then 8 more groups, and we'll be finished with our coverage for today. So it seems like play has moved a little quicker today than it did yesterday. I'm sure part of that is these guys are like, I'm done with this sun. Pick up and let's move on.
You know, 108 the first day, and then you get out here the second day and it's 108. And it's like, you know what?
It's like, bogey's fine with me. Let's go.
I accept it.
Yeah.
I accept it. Looks like these guys are getting a good look at it from here, and it looks like Tom has a putter out from over there.
And he's going to try and put it through that green, through that cut.
It looks like he is. I mean, that's a lot of rough to get through, but he gives it a roll, and it's got a chance here, David.
It does, but I don't think it was enough above the hole, and it wasn't. Stayed down below it. But he made a real good run at it right there.
Tom goes in and marks his ball. Looks like Ben's going to give his a roll now. This is going to fall from right to left, of course. He just didn't play it out there far enough.
No, and it's going to roll all the way down to that fringe, which it does.
You noticed again kind of what all the guys have been doing, even when they're putting up here. They are leaving that pin in just to give themselves a shot at stopping that ball if they do miss, but go through it. Got Ricky over here on the side. We'll see. We're going to have to keep watch of this ball when he hits it to see if it is actually buried or if he's got a clean lie.
Well, I think it may just be sitting down from our vantage point. It may actually be up a little higher just from our look, because that grass can't be that thick right there.
You know, I didn't think it was. It looked like he was just down in a hole a little bit.
And it just kept him from getting out there cleanly. It's going to leave him a little work to do as well. Robert Harris. Take a look at his putt now. Go ahead and let Ben putt his out, I think. See what he has to do. So Robert knows now.
Yep.
I got to step up and help my partner out.
Yeah, that's one of those things. You know, this is low ball, so you're going to take the lowest score of the two, but you do play your own ball throughout each hole the whole way.
Robert Harris now. See if it stays. Oh.
It looks like a little gust from the gods would let that one fall in there. And yeah, that was just right on the edge. And
It's almost unfair.
yeah, that's close. Got Ricky's putt here. And he just didn't quite get it there. We'll see what Tom's got into this putt after he's seen a few putts before him. Got some of that good information. Looks like that one was just off the edge as well.
Tap that in. So where were they yesterday, Cody?
Well, let me see. It looks like Harris and Alvarado finished up yesterday at 1 under. So they put up a decent score of 6. And Sawyer and Ross finished up yesterday even.
So Aaron down there by Robert Harris right now. Tell Robert I said he had to talk to you. Yeah, say David Wagner said Robert had
We
to talk
got
to
him.
you. Yeah, there you go. See.
He's not saying no. He can't get away yet. Robert, how were the pins treating you today over yesterday?
It was a lot tougher today. A lot tougher. As you can see right there, if you get above the hole, you can't stop it. So it was a lot tougher today.
So how'd you finish overall?
We struggled a bit today, but you know, we're not completely out of it. We gotta get with it tomorrow.
All right, so do you have a game plan going into it, or just here to have a good time?
We're gonna do different tomorrow than we did today.
Well, you can't beat that. So good luck tomorrow. We'll check back with you then.
Thank you very much.
Tell them not to enjoy too much fun tonight with the band and everything. That way they'll have a better game plan for tomorrow.
There, and it looks like you got Mr. Ross right there behind you in the blue shirt, sitting in that cart. I know they finished up even yesterday. If you can, ask them how they did today for us.
All right, Ross, we got a question for you. He's doing the math now.
Nope,
Oh,
he's-
okay.
I don't
Here we
want to
go.
interrupt him.
He's trying to finish out his scorecard there
2 under.
2 under today. Okay.
after even
So,
yesterday.
So how was today treating you guys? Good?
Not bad. Not too bad. Yeah, it was hot. Plenty hot. Yeah. No, it wasn't bad. We did all right. Tom played good.
It's always good to have a good partner.
Was Tom carrying the team today, or are you both evened out?
Oh, yeah. We're even now. I did yesterday. Yeah.
You ready for tomorrow?
Ready. Always ready.
All right.
They're ready. So we'll see them tomorrow. We'll see how they do.
Yep.
All
Hopefully-
right. Hey, that's not too bad. You know, shooting even yesterday and then
2
coming
under
in
today.
a couple under today. So
Yeah, I mean, if you could improve on that and go 4 under tomorrow, that's always an improvement, you know. So,
And they also have a
Absolutely.
special message.
okay,
Oh,
what's
okay.
that?
Zachary, happy birthday.
Oh, they know our
All
camera
of
guy,
us.
Zach. It's your birthday. Wow.
There you go.
You didn't tell us that, Zach. What's up?
she's been
How
standing
old are
right
you
here
today,
by
Zach?
us.
How old? Old. You're not old. I'm ancient. You're not even old. How old are you today? 24. Happy birthday,
24.
Zach. Our camera guy, Zach, up here.
Happy 24th birthday.
Aaron Bailey is going to sing happy birthday to you in just a little bit. So,
Yes, she is. She's been practicing.
Be prepared. I've got some
Let me
earplugs
warm
in
up
the
my
car,
vocals.
dude. Don't
you
worry
guys
about
aren't
it.
ready for it.
I tell you what, it looks like we got a little bit of a break here before we've got our next group of guys coming up. If we can, let's do a quick recap of this hole. If we got some viewers just turning in, we'll take a look at a shot of this hole from overhead, and we'll kind of map out what these guys are looking to do off the tee box.
You know, the 18th is a tough hole overall, and especially with the pin placement. So as you come up here, there's the, I guess that's the junior tee box right there, and then as you come up there's just a mound right about 175 yards out, and that's where most of our drives, if they're in the fairway, are coming in. And as you come into the green, as you can see here, you got the front side bunker to the left, and then a bunker to the right side. Now that placement of the pin, where it is there, is yesterday's placement, so that was right on the ridge. Now today that pin placement is down in the smaller part on the front side of the green on the slope. So you're about you know, if you see where it is there, it's to the left and almost, I guess, 6 feet from the bottom of the green as you're coming up to it. So tough pin placement today, just because if you're either side of it, you want to be below it today. If you're on either side of it, you're going to have a bender of a putt, is what we like to call it, because you're going to have to putt it up way high and let it bend down in there.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely. And I mean, just looking at this footage here, you can see just how gorgeous this country club is out here, and why it's so enjoyable to come out here and play some rounds. You know, you have some trees like we were talking about earlier, but this course is fun because there's not so many trees that make it difficult, you know, and there's a lot of holes that have trees on both sides, but it still allows you to really kind of let loose on your drives a little bit and, you know, try and make some fancy shots, if you will. If you enjoy trying to, you know, play some draws or some fades or some different things like that, you really can let loose out here. And you know, it's just such a great course to play. And as you can see, we've had tons of guys coming through that have just been smiling and laughing and, you know, telling us especially that their game plan out here is to have a good time.
Yeah, and I think they enjoy what we've been doing over the years as far as doing the live stream here on the 18th hole. We've done it in different places, but we kind of found our home here on the 18th a few years ago, and it's been really good for us, and a lot of them really enjoy it. So it wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. So why don't we say thank you to those guys for helping us out.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've got some great sponsors out there that help us put this on. Guys like Dreamscapes and Ameripride, Concho Bell Bonds, Michelob Ultra, Suddenlink and of course Chevrolet, and you know, as I said before, many others. You know, we had some cornhole tournament going on over here as well today by the First Financial Bank tent.
Yeah, they've been cooking for all the players as they make their way right there at number 10. You can grab something to eat, and I think they had tamales and some other stuff over there today. It was really good, but they had the cornhole set up for the guys that were cooking, and they were in some serious tournament action going.
What you said, you know, I think I need to get down there and.
I was hoping to get in and play a match, and it was kind of like, no, we're in the midst of something over here. I was like, okay.
Well, I tell you what, while we've got a little bit of a break here, we're going to take a break ourselves, and when we come back, maybe we can have Aaron or David go down on the green and kind of demonstrate to us exactly how fast this green is. Maybe we can show you guys a first-hand look and put some balls around so you can have a better look. But we will be right back shortly, so stay with us, and we'll continue our coverage here of the 2018 Men's Partnership here at Bentwood Country Club.
At Concho Bell Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bell Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bell Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
We know Texas weather is different from the rest. That's why you should trust the KSAN-Concho Valley Storm Team.
We were born and raised in the great state of Texas.
And that makes us better prepared to keep you ahead of the storm.
Whether it's winter weather, severe storms, or extreme heat.
We know this weather because we've lived this weather.
Trust the KSAN-Concho Valley Storm Team to keep you ahead of the storm every day.
My father passed his truck down to me. That's the same thing I want to do with you.
It's an emotional thing to watch a child grow up, and especially get behind the wheel.
I want to keep, stacking up the memories and the miles and the years.
He's going to get mine, but I'm going to get a new one.
When it's time for your old Chevy truck to become their new, there's Truck Month. Get 18% of MSRP cash back on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT Texas Edition pickups. That's $9,000 on this Silverado. Plus, during Truck Month, make no monthly payments for 90 days.
San Angelo now under a very real threat. Severe thunderstorm warning coming in from the north side.
And we are also looking for the potential of hail coming from this storm as well, waiting for confirmation either.
We're getting reports of quarter-sized hail and wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour.
Thanks. 80 mile an hour, quarter-sized hail. All right, guys, we've got to cut in immediately. Thanks. Good evening, Concho Valley. Thanks for staying with us. Breaking news, a severe thunderstorm warning has been...
I'm Tommy Clark, General Manager of Ameripride Services. As a native of San Angelo, I appreciate the sense of family that exists here. Ameripride considers our customers our family. Thank you for choosing Ameripride Services for your uniform and linen needs.
Remain informed on breaking news with the updated Concho Valley homepage app. Now containing severe weather alerts, push notifications, extended weather forecasts, and more. Download the Concho Valley homepage mobile app today. Available on iPhone, iPad, and Android.
Cake's here.
Oh.
You know, it doesn't make sense. What we're paying for just satellite TV, I think we could be getting TV and internet from Suddenlink for less.
It's just not right.
Can I see my cake, please?
Switch to Suddenlink and get TV and internet for less. It just makes sense. Call 877-733-1324.
It's hard work and sacrifice and never even thinking twice, and it's waving at people you don't know. Cause that's how we're born and how we're raised. The Concho Valley is our place for the blue and the gold. Local is your neighbors, local is your friends, local is a place you've always been. Then I love the way KSAN's local every day.
Welcome to Dreamscapes, the Concho Valley's premier outdoor living design center. Choose from a variety of custom outdoor fire pits, pergolas, and other outdoor accessories to help complement your outdoor style. We sit down with you to help design your dream outdoor living space. We offer a wide variety of grills to choose from, including pellet grills, gas, charcoal, and ceramic, along with all the extra amenities to complement that new grill. Visit us today so we can get started on bringing your outdoor living space to reality. Right here at Dreamscapes, located at 3602 South Chad.
There's the storm. There's the warning. It covers Paint Rock. It covers areas north of Eden.
Exactly on the 1 year anniversary. I don't know what the odds are on that. We'll do the calculations later.
Power going out again. I don't even know what count that is. Maybe 12 or 13. Now it's 14. 14. Okay.
All right, guys, welcome back to our coverage of the 2018 Men Partnership Golf Tournament here at Bentwood Country Club. We appreciate y'all tuning in again today for Day 2 coverage and this 3-day tournament. We'll be back again tomorrow afternoon, starting at 2 o'clock and finishing out where we'll get to see the winners in the upper flights. They always finish out on Saturday, so we will see championship flight, president's flight, all those. So,
and of course, where I would be playing, David.
Yes, in the toilet bowl flight. Is that what you, I didn't know they had that. So, back on the tee box right now, Scott Antilli, Jim Honey, Jason Hufford, and Joshua Kaplan. So, these guys finishing up their day. They teed off just after 1 o'clock, 1:18 on number 1. So they've been out in it all day and finishing up here. See how they were yesterday.
Yeah, it looks like both groups yesterday finished up 1 under. Day 71.
So for their flight, they were
actually towards the top of their flight. We only had a couple groups come in ahead of them. Benson and Skelton were leading the second flight yesterday. They finished up 3 under, 69. And looks like Wiggum and Lane finished up a 2 under, 70.
And that's the group just behind this group. So we'll see them. And they're in the, which flight?
That's the second flight.
Second flight, so
it's pretty tight there all together.
Yep, so we'll kind of get Aaron to talk with them as they finish up the 18th today and see exactly where they stand after their round today and who's still in the hunt and who's not.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, that kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier, how pars and, crazy enough, bogeys can win tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when you're coming in that tight of a race, that's why it is so important to try and secure a par. You know, you don't always have to try and grab that birdie that's out there. You know, if you can come in with a par, it's definitely going to help you out.
Jim Honey now. I'm liking his outfit, right? He almost is dressed like I was yesterday. Look at that. Except I didn't have the bucket hat.
Yeah, that's the only thing you were missing.
Did I have the blue shorts and the loud? Well, I was in.
It was pretty loud,
yellow.
David.
I do have the pink. I may break out the pink tomorrow.
Are you going pink tomorrow?
I might. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I'll probably go blue.
Okay, well, I'm going blue too. So
okay.
Your blue needs to be different than my blue.
Why?
Well,
and I'm wearing pink, so you better not be in pink.
Well,
okay, we should both go pink.
I'm gonna match one of y'all. I'm gonna match one of y'all. That's all I'm gonna say.
So what's it gonna be? I guess we'll tune in to find out, everyone.
Now, find out who I like the best. Right there. You know, Jim Honey, his daughter is a great golfer, has played in a lot of junior tournaments as well.
Really?
So, yeah, I would not play against her and bet money at all because she would take all of my cash.
Well, it looks like we've got at least one of the groups over there in Bartsville.
Mm-hmm.
you know, we may have the other group as well.
It seems like they're all over there trying to find out. Oh, there's one.
Might have spotted one. It's kind of like an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
All of a sudden they point. Oh, there's a ball.
Got it.
Maybe they could go see if Brenly out of the backyard and point for them. So.
I think we have the MVP of the tournament over there.
Yeah. Well, if Brenly would text me back, maybe I could find out what his dog's name is. We can give him some props.
That should be my next interview. I'm just going to interview the dog.
Yeah, he's a great-looking lab down there on the right. If you want to walk way down there. And he was going to wear you out, though, Aaron, because he's going to play catch with you or fetch with you.
Yeah.
I don't know if my mic will reach that far.
Might be worth the trip just to go say hi to him. He's very friendly.
I thought we were talking about him being the beast earlier.
Well, you know, we can change our minds. It looks like we've got Hufford and Kaplan on our left side of the fairway, and then split. We've got our other team on the other side, so it looks like they're trying to play both sides of this hole.
That's Honey and Scott Antilli right there. Scott Antilli looking at his shot.
Looking at it, looks like he's got a hybrid out there.
Jim was probably texting his daughter saying, "What should I hit here?" It's good. Jim's a really good golfer as well, so I'm sure that's why his daughter is the golfer that she is. Back to the other side where Hufford and Kaplan are. They decided that they're going to let that team play. Am I out or are you out?
He's aimed back into the center of the fairway here. So we'll see if he's going to try and draw it around. And I don't know if he tried to play a draw and just couldn't get it back around, or if he ended up just catching that one a little thin, but it ended up crossing the fairway and landing in the second cut of rough. Anyway, he's going to watch this one. Looks pretty good. We'll see what kind of roll he gets out of it. Not bad at all. It's going to leave him just short of the green in that first cut. And he's going to have a real good putt coming ahead of him there. Got our rangefinder out on this side over here, trying to get an accurate reading so he can select the right club. His buddy's saying, "Hey man, I don't need the reading. I already had the club out. I know what I'm doing."
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to hit. This is what I'm hitting. I pulled it. The one with the yellow grip.
Yeah, it's easy. Looks like to the left of Josh over there, even further down by the fence.
Scott Antilli and Jim Honey are down in trouble, I think. So they're trying to figure it out. Jim trying to see where's the flag, because where I am, I can't see the hole. I don't think so.
Yeah, you know, he's dropped down in that drainage ditch down there, and you know, unfortunately, he brought that one over here across into the sand trap just off the front side of the green. Josh here now. He's going to have to keep this one low. Yeah, it looks like that one got away from him a little bit, got too high and caught a branch through that tree. So he's going to be in the second cut there as well, but not horrible. I mean, he's still got a good approach from there, a good look at it, so there's a real good chance he can get up and down there.
Starting to see a few of the folks make their way back to the club now that have finished out earlier today, had early tea times, and they always look so much better, showered and cleaned up, getting ready for the evening festivities than the folks who have to finish up the late groups and then either very quickly run to your house and clean up for the evening or just go like we did last night.
Yes, you know, smell like a farm animal, you attend the party.
Well,
and people kindly ask you to have a good night as you exit the premises.
Yeah, and maybe go eat in another room. They might have said, y'all are free to eat in one of the offices as opposed to the dining room with everybody else.
It was made very clear to us last night that they have a gorgeous patio with outside seating.
with open air seating.
Not a bad looking shot there. If we were playing yesterday's pin placement, would have been better.
Yeah,
but had some work left for him there with today's placement.
Hufford and Kaplan now off to the far side.
It's a good looking shot right there. Definitely a makeable putt from that position. It's going to be uphill and not much break at all. Left himself a great opportunity there. Now again, both of these teams finishing up their day yesterday at 1 under par. It's a real good chance to turn it on today after seeing the course and getting a feel for these greens and how fast they are. Hopefully they came out today, had a good round, and shot a few under that. As you said, David, these days get pretty long with 108-degree weather here on 18, and you know, if you play like me, you end up walking more because you're always trying to find your ball for 20 minutes.
Army golf, left, right, left, right. So Honey over here. His chip just off the front side of that front side bunker. Again, he wants to land that up on the ridge a little higher than the pin. Hopefully let it trickle back down in there. See if he called his daughter and found out how he should hit it.
It's a solid strategy.
And just too much speed. She probably would have told him, Dad, go back to the chipping green. Practice.
David, there's that P word again.
I know. Keep using that thing.
It's like Josh is taking a look at his here. I believe he's going to go with the wedge. Play maybe a little bump and run, but you know, it takes such a delicate touch from there. It's so fast, and it is definitely going to have some movement as it slides left to right. He's going to have to play it quite a bit above the hole. And if he misses, we've seen it before, he has a great chance at leaving that off the green where the actual other balls are right now.
It's like Honey with his chip. He just too much. So that's pretty soft touch right there.
It really is.
It looks good if it drops down, but it's just too far past the hole. It's going to leave him with hopefully a decent putt. He's rolling down. He's going to be a little below it, so still going to be a tough putt, but obviously a little better position than getting all the way.
Yeah, it's not the worst that could have happened from there, but you know, leaving yourself 4 foot on that side of the hole, you're still going to have a tricky little putt coming back. But you know, if he's watching this putt right here, he's going to be able to get a read from it. So
that's what friends are for.
Let's see if Jim can give him a read. And that one just comes up a little short. I think he had it, though. It looks like he had a good line on it.
Or maybe he gave his partner a good read.
This is Scott and Tilly here now. Gonna give this a roll. And it looks like he's got a couple feet of that first cut there off the green to get through. And he just didn't give that one enough. Looks like Jason Hufford's going to be up here, placing his ball down there from the mark. David, when you read greens, are you one of those that likes to get down low and get a read as low as you can in the green, or do you stand up and use your putter and try?
I'm supposed to read the greens? Is that what you're telling me?
Do you phone a friend to come in for you?
Well, you know, I mean, I used to be one of those guys that would bend it low, and as my knees have gotten older, no, I've never really been one to bend down. I like to read standing up, and I walk around. I try to walk around, you know, kind of a 360 of the hole, or the whole putt, just to kind of see. But I don't take a lot of time. I mean, I look at it, and I kind of try to see where the break is, and I go with what I think is the best option. You know, my gut right off the bat, as opposed to overthinking it. And usually that works out the best for me. But, you know, it's different for everybody. You know, the folks that take a little more time, you know, or get down low and come from the backside and look at it and different angles. So
I tell you what, something that I actually learned watching a clinic on television when I was listening to Tiger Woods discuss how he approaches really long putts, because I mean, in his career we've seen him drain some monster putts, you know, across these massive greens, and something that actually helped me with my own game practicing is, rather than looking at the putt as an entire putt, if you kind of take snapshots of each section of break in your mind,
2 feet here, 3 feet there,
and then try and putt through that, you know, that's definitely helped me. And man, that there was just a bit. Looked like he just caught that back edge and came right out. And that's a shame. That's another one of those frustrating putts. Scott and Tilly here, trying to finish up his day.
Oh, and just lipped it out. Look at Scott's face. He's like, really? That's having Drive it in from that side. Go talk to his partner, Jim Mahoney, and say, yeah, that is not what we wanted to do.
He said, you know, I may be looking at trading you in.
He's like, can I get your daughter to play with me, Scott?
Jason finished that one's up there. And that will wrap up their round for the day. See some handshakes all around. Good sportsmanship. I really enjoyed your play. I'm going to let you buy me a beer.
Yeah, exactly. So far, we only owe one person a beer or a drink of their choice, and that's just because they have a fantastic golf cart.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hey, Aaron, see if you can grab Jim right there.
Jim Mahoney in the pink, and ask him. Say, see if he'll let his daughter play for him tomorrow. Ask him that question.
From David, so I'm not taking any credit for this question. He wants to know if you're going to ask your daughter to play for you tomorrow.
I probably should, man. She might be about 10 strokes, Dave.
How was today for you guys?
It was good. It was hot, but it was good. It was fun.
Do you guys have any strategy going into the last round tomorrow?
Play looser, I think. So that's all you can do, really.
All right, good luck. Enjoy your night.
Well, there you go. That's not bad at all. And, of course, you know, play looser a lot of times means have some fun with it.
Yeah, and sometimes that's the thing is, you know, when you play in these partnership tournaments, a lot of times you'll put a little more pressure on yourself, and it tends to tighten you up. You just don't play. Sometimes it's better to, and I know we know a lot of the guys that partake in the adult beverages while they're playing, and I think that helps take the edge off for some of these guys so they're not thinking so much about it. Some of them take it a little to the extreme, and then they really don't care about it, and then the other ones that they're just using a couple to loosen me up just a little bit, and then that's the thing. Well, hello, Flamingo Shorts.
This is Mike Lane here.
Mike with
the colorful shorts.
The winner of the shorts for today.
I think he's trying to get in the contest here. It's a good-looking shot right there. We'll see where it ends up. Now it's going to land just off the front of the green there. Looks like we're going to have Ricky Skelton next. And he is dead center fairway. And it looks like he's probably 90, 100 yards out.
A lob wedge or a sand wedge probably.
Now that looked like it had the line, David.
And he drops it in. He just...
Yeah, but just carried a little too far over. And you can see when you see this pin next time we come back out, you know, the wind is just going straight against these guys. So when they play them that high, you know, it can push them a little bit. Of course, Ricky Skelton and Brian Benson finished up yesterday at 3 under. And our other pairing here, Corey Wiggum and Mike Lane, finished up yesterday 2 under. And those are your 2 leading teams in the second flight. So we'll see if they had a decent day today. They could carry through today into tomorrow. Hopefully still be leading. And as we said before, I think Mike's going to get some points just for his shorts alone.
Right, you have to give him points for that. Brian Benson now. Little punch shot. Not sure he's going to be happy with that location because that's going to be a bender, as we've called it before. And not the good kind, you know, with peanut butter and jelly, little bender that you put together in the kitchen late at night. Sorry, that's the fat boy in me talking right there.
Well, you know, we got out here today and we saw this pin location, and I was really hoping, hey, we don't have to call that the pit of misery anymore down there, but unfortunately it's going to stay true to that name and make a lot of guys pretty unhappy down there. It looks like we've got Corey Wiggum over here off our right side of the green. In the second cut back there, I believe. Might just be the first. And this is going to take a touch here, David. He's got to go over the trap, land it up on the shelf, hopefully stop it, and let it roll down. And unfortunately, that ends up being the shot that we tend to see a lot. You know, it's really hard to stop that ball on the green when you're on that downslope over there. Looks like Skelton and Benson getting a read from that side. Looks like Corey's going to take his putt here. Got a good look at it.
And again,
too
the
much
speed, it's so tough coming across there. Like we said, that the bender, I mean, you almost have to play it up and let it roll back down, hopefully get enough speed to go up the hill for it to drop back down in there.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what makes that side so deceiving. Is it's so hard to play like a normal putt, like you said, you know, with just the right amount of break and the right amount of speed, because it's not that simple of a setup. You know, you almost have to play it a lot higher and a lot slower to get that ball to slow down and then make a dramatic bend, as we saw earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a major turn that this ball makes from there, and I think it's kind of hard to see from that side. It looks a lot easier than it really is. Mike Lane taking a look here. Corey's giving him some advice. See what kind of touch Mike can put on this one. It looks like he's got probably 3 or 4 feet of thick cut before the green. Yeah, I think he knew that one when he hit it. He just didn't really give that one a chance.
He was already walking towards it as after he hit it. So.
Yeah. Brian Benson now. He's got that reverse putter grip.
Getting the hole.
They liked it.
Yeah,
that
I
one
thought
definitely had a chance from there. Just misses it.
I think Ricky Skelton almost pulled a muscle. I think he thought it was going in.
That's a celebration muscle pull right there. You don't see those a lot.
And nothing to celebrate, unfortunately. He might have also been thinking, well, if that goes in, I don't have to hit my putt over here.
I think he was, and now, you know, he's over here on this side going, man, it's going to be hard to make this putt with how loud those shorts are. He's got that tall putter, and that one just took an ounce, as we've seen many times from that side.
Coming out of that first little cut on that side, it's been just brutal. It's almost like it takes a little skip and a hop out of there. Still a high five for his partner, Mr. Benson. Gave it a good run, buddy.
Mike Lane there, just missing that putt. He goes ahead and taps it in to finish the hole out, which leaves us with Corey Wiggum. Giving that one a quick little go as they wrap up their round for the 18th. Now again, Mike and Corey finished up yesterday at 2 under. Ricky and Brian finished up yesterday at 3 under. We'll see if Aaron can snag one of these groups over there and see how excited they are to get out of this 108-degree weather. Looks like she's got Corey right there in front of her. And she's got Mike there with her too. I'd love to know the strategy that Mike's got wearing those pants out here. Is that pure distraction for the other players?
All right, I have Mike down here with me, and I'll ask him that for you, Cody. They want to know.
Yeah.
Are your shorts a distraction for the other players?
They wouldn't for those players. They have been when I've played around the ladies.
So.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So how was this round for you today?
This round wasn't as good as our round yesterday. We were 5 strokes worse today than yesterday. Just wasn't here. Starting in the morning was better yesterday, but we'll be ready tomorrow for afternoon play.
All right, you ready to get back out in this heat tomorrow?
I will be. I wasn't ready for it today. I'll be ready tomorrow.
All right, enjoy the night and come back stronger.
Is he gonna have louder shorts tomorrow, Aaron?
He said this is the only pair he got.
That's the only pair he has? Dang it.
His wife bought him, so
oh, well.
Of course he has to rock them.
So you got to like them
There
then.
you
You got to go with whatever your wife buys you. So.
Well, you know, Mike there saying that they came in 5 strokes worse than they did yesterday, so that's going to put them at 3 over today. But like he said, you know, it's like we were pointing out earlier, they played in the morning yesterday, and they played in the afternoon today, and you can see what kind of direct impact that has on these guys.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. I mean, and then tomorrow they'll hopefully be in the afternoon for them, so or the morning. I mean, you don't want to be in the morning necessarily, maybe.
Well, you know, as we pointed out, it depends on your night before.
You might want to, but depends on, you know, what your score is, because usually the guys that are leading the flights are the last ones off the tee box, so that they finish up the day, you know. So now we got Chris Vatt, Ty Farmer, Greg Griffith, and Nick Medrano.
You know, David, I don't mind where I tee off as long as my buddies over at AB Distributing just keep that liquid flowing.
Yep. As long as you know where the kegs are, is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. Looks like we've got Nick Medrano over here. Gonna line this one up. He's got to keep it low. Exactly what he does, but unfortunately it doesn't look like he made great contact with that. So that one's gonna roll right up there and stay in the second cut, just off our left side of the fairway.
Ty Farmer right there. Taking a look at his shot. Ty trying to figure out whether he has a little tree trouble, or he's going to be able to punch it under it or take it over it.
Good looking swing right there. He's watching it. And man, it looks like he's gonna come up just short there. It looks like we got lining up out there again. Take his approach shot here. And he's going to leave that one just off the front of the green. It's not too far left there. Looks like, unfortunately, David, both of these teams struggled a bit yesterday. Griffin and Medrano finished up yesterday at 8 over. And Evett and Farmer finished up yesterday 11 over. These guys are playing out of the third flight. Oh, and what a great hole out right there.
Very
It's
nicely
actually
done.
the first one we've seen. Greg Griffin. What a great touch there.
Yeah, you can enjoy that. Tip your hat. Come on.
Absolutely. Give the wave out there to the gallery.
Aaron, you're going to have to talk to him about his celebration. He may need to celebrate better than that. So, I mean,
I'm surprised his shirt's still on.
I would have done like a soccer celebration, slid across the green on my knees.
I'll get to the bottom of it, guys.
Yeah.
He's got to have a little bit of that World Cup left in him, right?
We need a little bit more effort from him.
Yeah, a fist pump or something out there. Nah, that really was a great shot. It's probably the best shot we've seen on 18.
Ty Farmer now. That one didn't work out the way Ty wanted it. That bumpy fringe.
You know, it's gotten a few of them today, David.
Yep. Just trying to put it out of that fringe has been brutal for anybody.
Yeah, it really has.
So these guys finishing up their round. Let's see if Aaron can talk to him about his celebration. If he can get any better on the celebrations, because
you know, Greg, we're going to need to see it from you tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, you got to bring your A game for celebration when you do something like that. So
absolutely.
All right, guys, I'm down here with Greg. And Greg, that is by far one of the best shots we've seen on the 18th hole today. So how is it to end your round like that?
After everything else that's happened today, it's good. So it was nice. We needed a birdie to not shoot 80, but hey, we'll take par for a chip in. So it was fun.
And where was your celebration?
When you play like we did today, there's really no celebration to be had, but it's good to end on a high. So
you can celebrate that. So go enjoy your night. We'll see you tomorrow.
I will. Appreciate it.
Well, there you go. You know, it sounds like they're a little down on their round, but you know, how can you complain when you finish your round with a hole out?
I mean, that's kind of the thing about golf, you know. I mean, you'll play the game, and it'll be that one good shot that brings you back. I mean, you may have a terrible round, but then you finish like that, and you hole one out like that, and then you're like, I can come back tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I'm good.
And, you know, for me, it usually just turns into, it doesn't matter how I'm playing because that one good beer that I had.
Yeah, because did you see what I just did? What did I just do? I just holed that out.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
All right, well, it looks like our next group of guys we got coming up here is Mike Verfurth, Kelly Baggett, and I hope I'm pronouncing these names right. David, if I'm not, feel free to jump in and let me know. But Matt Rivers and Tate Lombard. And these guys are also playing out of the third flight.
That one, did it stay out of the trap or did it trickle into that front side?
You know, it looked like it.
The way it was bouncing, it looked like it may dropped right into the front side of the trap. It's either right there in that high grass just outside of the trap, but.
Well, David, my wife happens to be watching the
cast
here, and she's been loving the outfits and everything that's been coming through. And she actually sent me a picture of some golf pants that she's looking to get me here. And I don't know. Do you think that, first off, can I pull these off?
Here.
And second, if I do, will anybody claim me?
Let's see if Zach, can you turn the camera here and get a shot of it? Are you on him right now? Are you on right now? No. Okay, Zach's not on him. So Zach, you got to see this picture of these pants, so that way the viewers at home will know. So, all right, so Zach, if you get a shot of his phone here.
Here we go.
And then we'll let everybody check it out. So there's the
here
pants that Lauren, Cody's wife, sent.
Right. So, well, let's see if we can get this glare out of here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need those definitely.
I think I
4th
can
of
wear
July,
those. Right?
You can rock those 4th of July. You could rock those. Well, you could rock those anywhere.
I think I may just wear those to work.
You can say America when you rock those right there.
There we go.
That's
you know,
awesome.
these are my new work pants, and then when I'm done, I may play a round
Yeah.
of golf in those.
I might fire you if you show up in those pants. Because I'll be jealous. that I don't
right?
have some.
Right?
Wow.
Man. You know, some things that you do when it's 108 and you're delirious, David.
So actually some good golf shots being hit right here.
Absolutely. You know, we've said it 1,000 times, but for those of you who are just joining us, this pin location today, you're seeing right where these guys want to be if they are not going to be basically in the hole. You know, you go past the hole, and it makes it so difficult to come back because of the hill that it's laying on.
Yeah,
right now,
it's just
know.
it's on the downslope of the green. That's the thing. And whoever cut the whole location this morning, the committee, as Kevin Collins said, I think there's one person. I think he says the committee just to make everybody think that there's a lot of folks. I think there's one person, he's sadistic like that, and he's not a big golfer. So he's like, where's the hardest place to put it? Let's put it there.
Absolutely. You've got a tennis pro deciding where the hole is going. You know, I think we've figured out the mystery here.
People from the station are already texting us saying if you wear those pants, they're going to have to bring eye bleach to work. That's awesome.
You know.
Yeah.
Woo.
From that location, that's a great chip.
It really is. That's
Still
a nice
rolling a little
touch
bit,
there.
but
He needs to sprint to the ball and mark it.
Yeah, quickly
Before
it rolls on
before
down.
it rolls off. But no, that really was a great shot there. Looks like we've got Kelly over here.
Oh, just got that one a little hot.
Yeah.
A little hot.
That's a tough stance over there. That really is from where that was sitting.
Well, I am not sure who is driving behind this group right at the moment, but Cody, if you look down about the third shadow. You see that ball right there? Right in the middle of the fairway.
I do.
That is probably the longest drive that we have seen. Can you get a shot of that, Zach? I know you're trying there. Well, these guys are finishing up on the green, but that is
that's absolutely
huge
crazy,
drive.
David, because looking at that, he's probably 40 yards off the front of the green, and that means that drive put him about 320, 330.
Pick it up in the picture that we're getting right now. It's right at about the third shadow back. Yeah, they're right there, right in the center of the screen. You can see it now.
Yeah, that's tremendous right there.
That's a huge drive. The only way I could drive it that far is if I put it in the car with me.
Take it along with you and let it choose the music.
Yeah, I'll let it co-pilot. That's fine.
So this group of Mike Verfurth and Kelly Baggett, it looks like they struggled a bit yesterday as well, coming in 8 over. The team in the group there with them, Matt Rivers and Tate Lombard, looks like they were pretty close to them following suit, and they came in 7 over. It's tough out here, David. This course, you know, we say that it's not a super hard course, but on the same hand, it's not easy.
That one just didn't stay up high enough. If it would have been an inch farther before it broke, it would have dropped right in the hole. That's just got to be frustrating. Starting to see a few of the gallery folks coming up the golf cart path behind these guys. Oh, drop back down in it. Drop back down. He tried to play it above it and let it roll back in.
It's
not even, I don't think, an inch above the hole, and it just didn't drop back in there. Looks like we've had a Diet Coke spill out here in the middle of Beverly Drive. Someone had a 12-pack of Diet Cokes on the back of their cart, and it fell out. Luckily, a few folks right there to pick it up.
Look at the speed of that response team.
That is awesome. Our round 2 scores for the first flight have been added to Conch Valley homepage. So if you want to check out the first flight, if you have someone you know on the first flight, you can get on Conch Valley homepage and check those out there. All the scores will be posted as they're made available to us on Conch Valley homepage. We appreciate our digital team for helping us get those up as quickly as they have been.
And man, that one's frustrating right there. It just caught the lip and came right out. Close.
So Mike Berbert, Kelly Baggett, Matt Rivers, and Tate Lombard finishing their day. Handshakes all the way around. 4 more groups for us to finish out our day here. Also, the second flight scores posted to Conch Valley homepage. Being told, so first and second flight scores are available there.
All right, guys, I'm over here with Mike. And Mike, tell us how your day was.
Hot, very hot. Golf was fun, but it was very hot out there, very hot and muggy. But enjoyed every bit of it. Ready to come back and do it again tomorrow. Hopefully play a little better tomorrow, though. But,
is that your strategy, just play better?
Yeah, and stay loose. I think we just got a little tight out there. And other than that, it was, like I said, a lot of fun, but hot, very hot. Other than that, enjoyed it.
All right, well, enjoy the rest of your night.
Right,
Seems to be a motto, you guys. They all just want to stay loose tomorrow.
I was about to say, and and I think that may have something to do with the heat bearing down on them.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. You just get so hot, and it makes you can't stay loose almost when it's hot because your muscles are tired, and that acid building up in them. It's tough to really try and stay loose whenever you're that hot during the day. You got to stay hydrated.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's the key right there. Liquid and a lot of liquid.
I'm over here and I'm not even moving, and my legs are so tight, so I can't even imagine what these guys are going through.
Aaron, these guys have been telling you, stay loose.
Yeah, stay loose.
I'm trying my best. I need to start taking laps.
Yeah, you were a runner in college, right?
Jog it out.
Yeah, I ran this morning, but
Oh, you're still running.
Yes, I am.
Even though you're out of school.
Here
That's
you go,
impressive.
David. I believe this is Ricky Gutierrez.
I never ran. You know why? Unless something was chasing me. If something was chasing me, I'd run. Otherwise, no. I'm not running.
He's got a short little wedge shot in.
Yeah, this is that long drive that
This
we
is
saw.
the best drive that we've seen on this hole.
Let's see if he can really finish it out. Oh, what a great shot.
Great approach right there, and he sets himself up beautifully to walk away with a birdie here on 18. And with that pin location, I mean, that's pretty much as good as you can play this hole today.
Yeah, that's going to be tough, though, where he is. If he was a little more to, I guess, if you're looking there on the screen to the left below the pin, it'd be more straight up. He's going to have a little curve to that putt.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's got a little bit of work left there, but he's got a fighting chance at it.
Yeah.
Ricky and his partner Craig Gutierrez, they finished up yesterday 6 over. Looks like we've got Ryan Newland here, just off the front of the green. Not a bad little chip. Ryan and his partner Jared Whitson, they also finished up yesterday at 6 over par.
Of course, I would be ecstatic being 6 over par.
That's like a championship round for me. Yeah, 6 over par. That's doable for me in one hole.
I have been 6 over in one hole before. I'm not gonna lie. It has happened. As everybody else was saying, just pick it up. Let's go.
Just, you know what? We're tired of waiting on you.
Pick it up.
Can we just go?
David, what do they even call that?
A lot.
It's I believe a 13.
Oh, look at that!
What a
phenomenal
putt.
You got to ask him about that, Aaron, because that.
Yeah, and again, his shirt is still on.
He should be waving that thing, riding his golf club.
Right.
I
didn't even see a bull dance.
Where's the Happy Gilmore bull dance? Yeah. Come on.
His partner's saying, I really appreciate what you're doing out here for us today.
Aaron, you should ask him if his partner is buying him drinks after that putt.
Better be after that.
He should be. If he was my partner, I'd be buying him several drinks. So. That's got to be mentally hard on the other team, too. Watch a long putt like that drain in and then finish out, so.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're happy for the guys you're playing with,
Yeah, but
demoralizing at the same time.
How am I supposed to follow that? How am I supposed to follow that? Well, after going yesterday without seeing any birdies, or we've actually seen some really good putts and some.
Absolutely, and you know what? The surprising thing is probably the best plays that we've seen today on 18 have come from the guys out of our third flight.
Yeah, the lower flights. I mean, not
Right.
the championship guys or any of the ones who you would expect to be, you know, the ones making those kind of putts, because they're practicing, as Kevin says. Aaron, you got him down there?
Absolutely.
Got him.
He's got to talk us through that. That was a phenomenal
Okay,
putt.
Jared, best putt of the day, especially on the 18th right here. So talk us through it.
Well, I aimed sideways, for instance, and it was pure luck, to be honest.
Pure luck. Well, we'll take it. What a way to end the day. How was it for you?
Overall, it's been a very frustrating day. I got to be honest. We did not play very well. So that's a good finish. Hopefully it holds up skins.
There
Well,
you
we're
go.
going to let you end on a high note, and your partner's buying you drinks, so enjoy.
Well, there you go. It sounds like these guys have been having a difficult time out there on the course today. Like I said, it can be unrelenting.
It can be a struggle, but
It
you know, it's, again, we've talked about it before. It's shots like that that'll bring you back the next day, and it'll be okay. You know.
Yeah, shots like that get you drinks.
Or good golf carts.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we've got Vince Sykes and Harold West coming up here next, as well as Eddie Lehman and Dayton Draper. Both of these teams here finished up yesterday at 5 over, so they are struggling a little bit. But I tell you what, David, the best part about them in that third flight is at 5 over, they are tied for second place.
Hey.
4 over is leading it right now. So they're actually only one back. So we'll see how they tackle 18th. And then we'll try and get an update with them. See what's next. And it looks like, David, that Aaron Bailey might be taking a ride in that 57 Chevy down there.
Did she work that out, Aaron? Did you buy him a drink already to get a ride in the golf cart? She's not talking to us.
She's engrossed right now.
She is way too busy with him over there.
Yep.
Tom just came back to give me a seat.
Oh.
And how could I say no?
Look at
to sit
how
in
nice Tom is. What a gentleman.
I know. Such a gentleman. So, Tom, you're finished with your round of golf. So how are you enjoying your night so far?
It's wonderful.
Just hanging out?
Just hanging out, watching a little golf.
Ready for the music?
No, I'm actually fixing to go home.
Yeah.
It's okay. He can't let me sit in this ride, so
Be
it's
smart
all
about
worth
it, Tom. Be smart about it. Go hydrate tonight.
David says you need to go hydrate.
It's going to be hot tomorrow.
Hydrated.
He's got his hydration. He's good to go.
That is my kind of hydration right there.
There
I'm
we
not
go.
sure that it's a doctor-recommended hydration, but so we got Vince Sykes, Harold West, Eddie Lohman, and Dayton Draper.
Yeah, and it looks like at the moment right now we've got one ball that's probably 10 feet short off the front of the green.
Just there by the sand trap?
Yep, we got that one over there, and then
Oh, I
actually
see
one
it.
on the
Yeah, I
other
see what you're
side.
talking about, yeah.
Yep, both of those that we can see there on the screen, and then back here looks like just in that first cut. This is going to be Eddie Lehman with his approach.
And there's the wind.
I was about to say, I don't know if you can hear it, but the wind definitely just picked up right now. So he's going to need to factor that in. He's watching it. It looks like that ball is going to end up, again, kind of over here.
Just in front of the backside sand trap off to the other side of the green. So not terrible lie with his ball right there. Should be okay, but trying to chip in there and get it to stop is going to be a hard play.
Vince from over there, and he was looking for that one to hit the pin, David.
Yeah, he was trying to hold that one out, hit the pin, let it drop down in there. It just didn't work out for him.
It looks like we got a furry little friend here running across the green.
Hey, don't distract the golfers.
Yeah. Oh,
Aaron,
nice
can you catch him?
there.
Do you have any nuts over there you maybe give the squirrel? Help him out a little bit? He looks hungry.
No, he's staring me down right now. I'm a little nervous he might jump.
He is kind of giving you the evil eye there.
He really, he's coming back. There we go.
Run, Aaron, run while you can.
Squirrel, I think I could take him.
There he is. Not too far over there away from Aaron. Maybe
Really
you're by his tree. That's his tree.
Yeah, he's watching me.
All right, Eddie's got his chip here. And that's going to come up just short there. I think he needed to carry that a couple feet more. Get that ball up there and let it release a little closer to the green. And of course I can say that because I am a professional.
Professional what?
Whatever we need for the day.
Oh, look at this. Did it turn it? Oh, it just quit on him right there at the end.
Draper right there. Almost hold out again.
Quit on him. It was like one of the dimples was...
It's that soccer ball.
Yeah,
right
you know.
there, you know? It just needed one more turn to drop in right there. Nice touch. Vince is going to give that one a little tap there. Looks like Harold West here. He's going to line his up, try and get a read on it. And a great putt there.
Finish it out with a nice putt.
Absolutely. I tell you what, these guys in the third flight have been...
They've been on fire with their putts, to be honest.
Kind of making 18 look relatively easy.
They're like, this tee place, or this whole placement's not that bad.
Right. Saying, when do you guys have a problem up there in the championship flight for? We don't.
We seem to be making putts just fine.
Got our next group coming up the fairway over here. Looks like Aaron Bailey is trying to snag somebody over there on the side. Let's see if she can grab Eddie there and see what his plans are for tomorrow.
Some of those golfers, they're a little microphone shy. You can see them talking to her, and they're like, "No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to talk." Oh, look, she's
just going to drive away.
She's like just taking the
They're
golf
trying
cart.
to get away from you, but I'm not going to let them. So we're going to ask Dayton. Your last group, these few that have been coming in, you have been putting better than a lot of the groups out here. So how was 18th hole for you?
I didn't putt really. I just chipped it close and got lucky.
You had the lucky shot, but it went in.
He putted a really good putt. So it's definitely a tough pin. Every time it's there, we've had trouble with it in the past. So it's definitely tough.
So you're done with the day. You get to go enjoy the night. Do you have a game plan or strategy coming into tomorrow?
Go cool off. It's hot. It's been hot all day, so I'm ready to get in the air conditioner.
All right, we're going to let you get to that AC. Thank you.
It seems like the overwhelming theme today. Let's get inside.
I think it is. You know, the plan for tomorrow, cool off today. It looks like we've got Darwin Stiegel out here in the fairway, lining up his next shot. Of course, we've got Jim Carson with him, Todd Whitley and Jimmy Yarbrough in this group as well.
And this is our next to the last group.
Great looking swing right there. And he's again just short off the front of the green.
Someone just hit the cart that we were in, so we're going to have to figure out who that was.
Uh-oh.
They almost nailed
told
me
you
in
to
the
wear wear a brighter colored shirt, Aaron. That way
I should be wearing a
you.
helmet. Who knew?
Well, it looks like Jimmy Yarbrough and Todd Whitley playing out of the third flight, also coming in yesterday at 5 over, and as well as Jim Carson and Darwin Stiegel. So it looks like we have quite a few groups in that third flight finishing up yesterday at 5 over. And as I said before, it looked like only 4 over was leading that flight. So it's pretty tight.
Yeah, these guys really doing a great job playing today and getting that group closer together. And sometimes it's funny, you see some of these flights where it's 1 or 2 strokes between the last place team and the first place team. Everybody plays about the same, and so sometimes it's one of those that it's just a few strokes between 10 teams in a flight. Aaron, it looks like your friend is back out there in the fairway again.
Our buddy's out there making friends and glaring at Aaron.
Is that Rocky the Flying Squirrel, or?
I know, we need to give him a name. He keeps joining us.
There's another good shot just off to the side of the green, but again, not going to probably enjoy his putt from there at all.
Yeah, I believe that was Jimmy Yarbrough from back on our left side, their right side.
Coming up the green. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think I was incorrect. This is Darwin here, David, right?
He's in. Is that the very light blue shirt? That's what he's wearing today.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's Darwin right there. He's going to put his ball up here on the green, and it's always nice to be on the green, but unfortunately, that's probably one of the toughest putts you can leave yourself with this position today.
Yeah, that was Jimmy Yarbrough with his shot that just ended up just off to the side of the green over here, in what has not been a fun location for anybody today that has been there trying to putt. And then we have the one on the cart path right there that I believe that is maybe Jimmy's partner, Todd Whitley. Yeah, I think that's
what
Todd
I'm
Whitley.
thinking, David. I think that's Todd's ball down there, and it's actually, it looks like it's sitting right on the cart path. So he should get some relief there.
He's supposed to get a drop off the cart path. I see they're talking about it with the other team just to kind of figure out what we're going to do here. And you can't improve your ball, so he can't on this side of the cart path. If he's going to do it, he has to drop to the back side. See, as he's going back across to drop it here, he's got to leave it out outside of it and let it fall. Now, that's you can do that a couple of times, see where it drops, and hopefully it lands in a good spot. And then he'll have to hit it from there now that it's settled.
I think it would make it a lot easier, David, if they'd let him drop it up here by the pin.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'd drop it right by that flag. See if it would stay in the hole as it hit it.
He's going to have a tricky little chip here. Nice touch. We'll see if it kicks over. And
just didn't release out of that first cut the way he wanted it to.
It looks like with that shot now, all 4 of them are going to be putting.
And they're all pretty much on the same side over there. So, well, other than this one on the far side. So
yeah, I believe that was Darwin's ball over there. I think he's the only one. He's the Lone Ranger over there by himself. He says, "You know what? It's difficult from over here, and I like the challenge."
Well, I mean, we saw one of the only birdie putts we've seen was way over there. Luck, you know, rub your rabbit's foot while you're over there, Darwin.
Absolutely, because the hardest putt possible, and you made it. This is Jimmy Yarbrough here on the left side of the green.
That's probably the smoothest release out of that fringe, but he ran it way past the hole.
Yeah, it came out pretty hot there and just didn't have a chance to drop in. Kind of pushed it right through that break. There's Jim's going to grab that flag out of there, get it out of the way. As Darwin lines up this very long moving putt. Looks like it's got a little too much speed coming down. Looks like he caught just a little bit of it there.
But not enough to get it to drop in there.
No. Unfortunately, that ball is off the other side of the green now. Todd there, getting his ball out of the hole as he finishes up his round today. Looks like Jim's gonna line his up. And it just hung as it came off that fringe. That one goes
so tough, yeah. That's just one of
around the world and comes right back at him. And again, what amazing restraint to not throw your club across the fairway. Jimmy Yarbrough here, trying to wrap his day up. And man, these guys were just everywhere but in, David.
Yeah, it's just
all over it.
We saw so many groups here in the last probably 15, 20 minutes playing so well, and then it's just been tough for this group. And sometimes that's just the way it is. This is the way the day is. As you're finishing up, it's always tough to come up the 18th and do well, so it's been really surprising the way the groups have played. So these guys have got to just be a little tired and struggled a little bit.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I know I'm tired and I've been sitting here, so these guys are absolutely putting in some work out here. Looks like we're our final group of day 2 heading up here. They've just teed off. And unfortunately, I don't see any. Actually, I will correct that. Looks like I do see maybe a couple balls down there in the fairway. They're in the shadows.
Yeah, it's tough to see, but there's one on the right side.
There we go. There's one right there.
Yeah. So
we're passing by.
Team of Scott Wisniewski and Nick Wisniewski right there. Scott will be the taller of the two. His son hasn't quite caught him yet, I don't think. Nick and Scott, both tall guys. Scott, of course, coming to ASU years ago to play basketball for Coach Messbarger, and local business owner, and lives out here in the reserve at Bentwood. His son Nick, great golfer as well. Learned from his dad. So you got Benny Ward and our boss, Tom Stovall. That's Nick right there, his son. Nick Wisniewski, he's looking it over and hits a good shot, just a little higher than probably he wanted, so that's going to be a tough putt coming back down.
I tell you what, though, David, from where he is, all the way back on the side you don't want to be on.
Right.
By the fence.
And went up over the trees and then dropped it down on the green and stuck it in a pretty decent location.
Yeah, that's a great shot. I would take that shot any day of the week. Wouldn't look forward to the putt coming back, but...
So you see Scott Wisniewski going out to his ball in the middle of the fairway as Benny Ward is over. That's Tom Stovall there waiting by the cart. Benny is just to his left, getting ready to hit his shot down in the...
He's kind of behind the
there
tree
he is,
there.
kind of right
back there. And the shot makes it look a little worse than he has. He does have an opening here. We'll see if he can get out of it. And unfortunately,
Benny caught a tree, it looked like, and it dropped down just short in those trees.
Yeah, and he's going to have a
still got
decently
some work.
Difficult pitch from over there.
So, back out in the fairway now. There's Mr. Wisniewski. Told you he was tall.
You weren't
I
lying.
think he's 6'5", 6'6", something like that. Scott's a tall drink of water and a heck of a basketball player back in the day when he played at ASU.
Logical sport there.
Oh, yeah. Nick played a little basketball at Central as well, but golf became really his thing. So.
I thought you were going to say he was a curler.
No, they don't have curling at Central.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know. Might be some shuffleboard
we
in
may
one of
need
the...
we may need to go talk to them about that.
Start up a curling team.
Curling team. Looks like we've got Tom Stovall out here in the fairway. He's actually got a really nice approach here.
Looks like he hit a really good drive, and Scott Wisniewski just outdrove him by 20 or 30 yards in front of him there, but that looks like a really good drive for Tom.
He made great contact with that ball. He's watching it.
And he is just off to the front side of the green over there.
Great distance, though. He definitely picked the right club.
Yeah. That's a nice short little chip for him to hopefully for birdie. See what Scott Wisniewski can do with this. Get one of these balls on the dance floor. Scott looked like he got a little fat on that.
Yeah, he did, but
oh, it turned out really well for him.
Puts them in a great position.
Turned out really well for him.
So we had the team of Wisniewski and Wisniewski. They're actually leading the third flight at 4 over. And then we have Tom Stovall and Benny Ward, another team that is tied with the others for second place at 5 over. So we'll see what Benny can do with his shot here. He's going to have to keep it low, out of the trees, but he's going to want to carry it over the cart path and get it close enough to where it releases and rolls right up on the front of the green, knowing that once it hits the green, it is all uphill. We've actually seen this shot quite a bit today. It's not an uncommon place to be. He does just that, gets a nice kick and stops, and what a great touch right there. He did go a bit further than he wanted to. It's going to be pretty tough from that side coming back down, but I tell you what, when you're over there, you know, and you got those branches above you and you're just looking at it knowing, man, that's a really nice touch there.
Yeah, really nice job by them. I think Tom was giving Aaron Bailey a hard time there. What do you say to you there, Aaron?
I think he was.
I said hello.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, that Tom.
Crazy.
Like we said, he's going to have a pretty short little chip and run here. And David, what do you think? He's probably going to want to land that ball right about the edge of the green.
Yeah, the edge of the fringe right there. He wants it just to, yeah. I mean, edge of the green. You don't want to clip the fringe, because if you clip the fringe, it's going to make it kick farther. He wants to hit it just about an inch inside the green, and not with a lot of speed. I mean, depending on how high he flops it. But that way it has a little roll towards the pin. They're going to let Nick play from up top first. Just a little too hot, Nick. Yeah.
There's a little too much speed. He just didn't really give it a chance there to slow down and come
His
in.
dad looking at him smiling. Son, I told you. Not so much. First met Scott. He and I were playing in a benefit golf tournament, and got to talking about basketball at ASU, and I had walked on the basketball team at Abilene Christian. Of course, they played each other. We were rivals back in the day when ASU was still in the Lone Star Conference. And so a couple of holes in, he was like, you know, now that I found that you played at ACU and you were one of my rivals, I don't think I can talk to you anymore. I was like, Scott, it's going to be a long day if you don't talk to me, buddy.
Well, we just saw a chip there from Tom Stovall, and it was actually a really nice chip. He did go past the hole, but it was a nice touch going past. And there's a great putt right there from right off the front of the green.
Yeah. Nick he putted that in there like he knew exactly what it was going to do, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's trying to give his dad a read a little bit, too.
I think he pretty much said, Dad, go to the cart. I got this. I'll meet you over at the 19th.
See what Benny can do with that cross grip. Oh, Benny.
Oh,
just a little too far.
Off the edge. Tom's looking at him saying, well, you gave it a go, partner. That's all you can really do. Give it a roll. Give it a chance. Now he's got a different putt here coming back. It's going to be a bit straighter. A bit more straight, actually. Just on the edge. Look how close he leaves that one.
Get any closer and
and you're done for the day.
Yeah.
Scott's going to go ahead and putt this one out here. He's got to look at it. Just on the inside.
Nick said, Dad, I told you it went that way. Still a little fist bump.
Just on the edge. Tom's going to take a quick look at this one as he puts it in.
Finish that out, and that'll
finish their day.
Wrap up our coverage today. We'll take a break and come back and finish up. Tell you how it's going to look for tomorrow. Maybe give you some scores. You're watching the live webcast of the 2018 Bentwood Men's Partnership here on Concho Valley Homepage. We'll be right back.
At Concho Bell Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want a efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bell Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bell Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
We know Texas weather is different from the rest. That's why you should trust the KSAN-Concho Valley Storm Team.
We were born and raised in the great state of Texas.
And that makes us better prepared to keep you ahead of the storm.
Whether it's winter weather, severe storms, or extreme heat.
We know this weather because we've lived this weather.
Trust the KSAN-Concho Valley Storm Team to keep you ahead of the storm every day.
My father passed his truck down to me. That's the same thing I want to do with you.
It's an emotional thing to watch your child grow up, and especially get behind the wheel.
I want to keep, stacking up the memories and the miles and the years.
He's going to get mine, but I'm going to get a new one.
When it's time for your old Chevy truck to become their new Chevy truck, there's Truck Month. Get 18% of MSRP cash back on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT Texas Edition pickups. That's $9,000 on this Silverado. Plus, during Truck Month, make no monthly payments for 90 days.
San Angelo now under a very real threat. Severe thunderstorm warning coming in from the north side.
And we are also looking for the potential of hail coming from this storm as well, waiting for confirmation either.
We're getting reports of quarter-sized hail and wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour.
Right, thanks. 80 mile an hour, quarter-sized hail. All right, guys, we got to cut in immediately. Thanks. Good evening, Concho Valley. Thanks for staying with us. Breaking news, a severe thunderstorm warning has been...
I'm Tommy Clark, General Manager of AmeriPride Services. As a native of San Angelo, I appreciate the sense of family that exists here. Our customers are family. Thank you for choosing AmeriPride Services for your uniform and linen needs.
Remain informed on breaking news with the updated Concho Valley Homepage app. Now containing severe weather alerts, push notifications, extended weather forecasts, and more. Download the Concho Valley Homepage mobile app today. Available on iPhone, iPad, and Android.
Cake's here.
Oh.
You know what doesn't make sense? What we're paying for just satellite TV, I think we could be getting TV and internet from Suddenlink for less.
It's just not right.
Can I see my cake, please?
Switch to Suddenlink and get TV and internet for less. It just makes sense. Call 877-733-1324.
It's hard work and sacrifice, and never even thinking twice, and it's waving at people you don't know. Cause that's how we're born and how we're raised. The Concho Valley is our place, it's cheering for the blue and the gold. Local is your neighbors, local is your friends, local is a place you've always been.
Welcome to Dreamscapes, the Concho Valley's premier outdoor living design center. Choose from a variety of custom outdoor fire pits, pergolas, and other outdoor accessories to help complement your outdoor style. We sit down with you to help design your dream outdoor living space. We offer a wide variety of grills to choose from, including pellet grills, gas, charcoal, and ceramic, along with all the extra amenities to complement that new grill. Visit us today so we can get started on bringing your outdoor living space to reality. Right here at Dreamscapes, located at 3602 South Chadwick.
There's the storm. There's the warning. It covers areas north of Eden.
Exactly on the 1-year anniversary. I don't know what the odds are on that. We'll do the calculations later.
Power going out again. I don't even know what count that is. Maybe 12 or 13. Now 14. 14. Okay.
Well, we're back here at Bentwood Country Club as we're wrapping up our coverage on Concho Valley Homepage of the 2018 Men's Partnership. And
Day number 2.
David, yeah, day number 2.
Yep.
So we do have another day tomorrow. We'll be back out here starting right around 2 p.m. again. And we're going to watch these guys as they come in on 18 and see how they can finish up their tournament. But today, kind of surprising because we saw a lot of guys struggle out here with this pin location, but out of the championship flight and the president's flight, and then we see some guys in the lower flights coming in to finish their day, and they're just making these killer long putts from across the green. They're holing out from right out front. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was pretty impressive all the way around from that third flight. Those guys played really tough here at the end, and so, you know, and they might have struggled the rest of the way around the course, but to finish out on 18, and it's kind of one of those things that help you come back for the next day and the final day tomorrow. So hopefully a long putt here or there gave them a little momentum going into tomorrow to help them make a run and you know, place somewhere close to the top, or, you know, those that might have had a good 18, it's going to put them over to put them, you know, in the money tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, talking with out here, their game plan for going into tomorrow is cool off today, you know, which is a pretty solid game plan.
They need to go straight home and take an ice bath and be prepared for tomorrow. So
absolutely, because it's not cooling off.
No,
we're going to have another scorcher out here. Absolutely. But, guys, we're going to be back with you, like we said, tomorrow to wrap up all the coverage out here of the 2018 Men's Partnership. So for David Wagner, myself, Cody Brown, Kevin Collins will be joining us again, and, of course, Aaron Bailey, KLST and KSAN. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you tomorrow.